So, what is this stock that could explode? Comment down below if you could guess the stock by the thumbnail. So, the stock that could explode is Shopify. So, if you guessed Shopify, good job, you were right. Also, do you guys use Shopify for your business or do you own Shopify stock? If so, comment down below. Also, make sure to sign up with my Webull link in the description below and get yourself some free stock. Anyways, so Shopify's current volume is 3 million. Their current market cap is $99 billion. Their 52-week high is $91.57. Their 52-week low is $39.02. And they currently do not have a dividend. Now looking at their annual revenue. In 2018, they made $1.07 billion. In 2019, they made $1.58 billion. In 2020, they made $2.93 billion. In 2021, they made $4.61 billion. In 2022, they made $5.6 billion. And just in case you don't know what revenue means, it's the total amount a company earns from goods and services sold. Now looking at their annual net income, in 2018 they made negative $64.55 million. In 2019 they made negative $124.84 million. In 2020 they made $319.51 million. In 2021 they made $2.91 billion. In 2022, they made negative $3.46 billion. And just in case you don't know what net income is, it's what a business or individual makes after taxes, deductions, and other expenses are taken out. According to 47 analysts, 51% of them are saying to hold on to Shopify. Now, what price target do analysts see Shopify at? For the 1-year price forecast, the average price target is $78.21 with a high estimate of $100 and a low estimate of $41. Now looking at Shopify on the technical analysis perspective. The current support level is $77. The current resistance level is $83. Support and resistance levels are important because they help you when to enter in a trade and when to exit out of a trade. That's why it's important to have a game plan using support and resistance. Try to be realistic where your support and resistance levels are at, so try not to overextend your support and resistance levels. What makes this a convincing buy is that there's an inverse head and shoulders pattern forming on the daily. You can see that today Shopify has formed that second shoulder, which could mean a reversal to the upside. Just in case you don't know what an inverse head and shoulders pattern is, the inverse head and shoulders chart pattern stands as a notable indicator for identifying bullish reversals. Characterized by 3 distinct troughs, a lower head between 2 higher shoulders, this pattern signals a potential shift from a bearish to a bullish trend when the price breaks above the neckline. If you look at the previous days of Shopify on the daily chart, you can see that it's performing a triple bottom pattern. This could possibly lead to a reversal to the uptrend these upcoming days. So, what is a triple bottom pattern? A triple bottom is a bullish chart pattern used in technical analysis that's characterized by 3 equal lows followed by a breakout above the resistance level. The formation of triple bottom is seen as an opportunity to enter a bullish position. Sometimes it's best to look over a stock and see how it's done in the past, because sometimes history can repeat itself. Now looking at this with the moving average indicators, you can see that Shopify is exactly on the 50-day moving average. Although it broke the 9 and 20-day moving average, we have the 50-day moving average showing us that it's acting as a support level. If you look at Shopify on the daily chart, the previous days, you can see that the 50-day moving average acted as a support level when it had broken the 9 and 20-day moving average. So, what does the 50-day moving average indicator mean? The 50-day moving average is considered the first line of support in an uptrend or the first line of resistance in a downtrend. Basically, if the stock's price moves below the 50-day moving average, it signals we're entering a downtrend. If the stock's price moves above the 50-day moving average, it signals we're entering a uptrend. In other news of Shopify, today, February 14th, Shopify's price target got upgraded from $65 to $75 by Miso. Then ATB Capital raised their price target from $105 to $110. And surprisingly, it's helped Shopify gain some momentum today. Recently, Shopify had earnings. They reported Q4 earnings. Their earnings per share was 34 cents versus 31 cents expected. Their revenue reported was $2.14 billion versus $2.08 billion. But they issued light guidance for Q1 of 2024, causing for Shopify to freefall. Basically, due to not meeting Wall Street's expectations of 13.6% of cash flow, it caused for Shopify to tumble because Shopify expects for cash flow to be in the high single digits instead of Wall Street's expectations of 13.6%. But if you look at their previous annual cash flows, in 2020 they made $382,963 million. In 2021 they made $484,923 million. In 2022 they made negative $186 million. And then in 2023 they made a whopping $905 million. So actually a huge jump for cash flow compared to 2022. Now moving forward, what would happen if you invested into Shopify for the long term? Let's take a look. Let's say you invested into Shopify for 9 years with $1,000. Then let's say you contribute $500 into Shopify monthly. By the end of the 9-year mark, your investment of $1,000 would now be worth $334,554. That is insane because all you did was hold on to Shopify for 9 years and let Shopify do all the hard work for you. Now, if you had invested into SPY for 9 years with a small investment of $1,000 and contributed a monthly amount of $500 and reinvested your dividends to buy more SPY shares, by the end of the 9-year mark, your investment would be worth $93,385. That is also insane because all you did was hold and reinvested your dividends back into SPY. This is the power of long-term investing. Meanwhile, if you had invested that money in a savings account, it would be nowhere what Shopify or SPY could have given you. But what does everyone think about Shopify? Do you see them having a good future, or do you think they will struggle? Let me know in the comments down below. This concludes the video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Get yourself some free stock when you sign up with my Webull link in the description below. As always guys, take care and I'll see you in the next video. Also, this video is not financial advice. Alright guys, see ya.